Chapter 3. So, now, it's the last days of summer and our last days with Margot. Maybe it's not altogether such a bad thing that she broke up with Josh. This way, we have more time with just us sisters. I'm sure she must have thought of that. I'm sure it was part of the plan. We are driving out of our neighborhood when we see Josh run past. He joined the track last year, so now he's always running. Kitty yells his name, but the windows are up, and it's no use anyway. He pretends not to hear. "Turn around!" Kitty urges Margot. "Maybe he wants to come with us." "This is a song girls only day," I tell her. We spend the rest of the morning at Target, picking up last-minute things like Honey Nut Chex Mix for the flight, and deodorant and hair ties. We let Kitty push the cart, so she can do that thing where she gets a running start and then rides the cart, like she's pushing a chariot. Margot only lets her do it a couple of times before she makes her stop, though so as not to annoy other customers. Next, we go back home and make chicken salad with green grapes for lunch, and then it's nearly time for Kitty's swim meet. We pack a picnic dinner of ham and cheese sandwiches and a fruit salad and bring Margot's laptop to watch movies on, because swim meets can go along into the night. We make a sign too that says "Go Kitty Go." I'll draw a dog on it. Daddy ends up missing the swim meet because he's delivering a baby, and as far as excuses go, it's a pretty good one. It was a girl, and they named her Patricia Rose after her two grandmothers. Daddy always finds out the first and middle name for me. It's the first thing I ask when he gets home from a delivery. Kitty's so excited about winning 2 first-place ribbons and 1 second place that she forgets to ask where Josh is until we're in the car driving back home. She's in the back seat, and she's got her towel wrapped around her head like a turban, and her ribbons dangling from her ears like earrings. She leans forward and says, "Hey, why didn't Josh come to my meet?" I can't see Margot hesitate, so I answer before she can. Maybe the only thing I'm better at than Margot is lying. "He had to work at the bookstore tonight. He really wanted to make it though." Margot reaches across the console and gives my hand a grateful squeeze. Sticking out her lower lip, Kitty says, "That was the last regular meet. He promised he'd come watch me swim." "It was a last-minute thing," I say. "He couldn't get out of working the shift because one of his co-workers had an emergency." Kitty knows begrudgingly. Little as she is, she understands emergency shift. "Let's get frozen custard," Margot says suddenly. Kitty lights up, and Josh in his imaginary emergency shift is forgotten. "Yay! I won a waffle cone! Can I get a waffle cone with 2 scoops? I want mint chip and peanut brittle. No, rainbow sherbet and double fudge. Oh no, wait." I twist around in my seat. "You can't finish 2 scoops and a waffle cone," I tell her. "Maybe you could finish 2 scoops in a cup, but not in a cone." "Yes, I can. Tonight I can. I'm starving." "Fine, but you better finish the whole thing." I shake my finger at her and say it like a threat, which makes her roll her eyes and giggle. As for me, I will get what I always get, the cherry chocolate chunk custard in a sugar cone. Margot pulls into the drive-thru, and as we wait our turn, I say, I bet they don't have a frozen custard in Scotland. Probably not, she says. You won't have another one of these until Thanksgiving, I say. Margot looks straight ahead. Christmas, she says, correcting me. Thanksgiving's too short to fly over that way, remember? Thanksgiving's gonna suck, Kitty pouts. I'm silent. We've never had a Thanksgiving without Margot. She always does the turkey and the broccoli casserole and the creamed onions. I do the pies, pumpkin and pecan, and the mashed potatoes. Kitty is the taste tester and a table setter. I don't know how to roast a turkey. And both of our grandmothers will be there, and Nana, Daddy's mother, likes Margot best of all of us. She says Kitty drains her and I'm too dreamy-eyed. All of a sudden, I feel panicky and it's harder to breathe, and I couldn't care less about cherry chocolate chunk custard. I can't picture Thanksgiving without Margot. I can't even picture next Monday without her. I know most sisters don't get along, but I'm closer to Margot than I'm to anybody in the world. How can we be the song girls without Margot?